still need it?
I think I got
Oh,
it.
you got it?
Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Everybody good? I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna go through that way, so I'm gonna need you to,
Yes.
so y'all can scoot down and make some room for us. That's a help out tremendously. Thank y'all. And, PIO Walker will have copies of everything that you all need. If some of you already don't have incident reports and different things of that nature, he'll have all of those things afterwards, okay?
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Did you do that?
Morning. Ready? Ready? First, once again, I want to say thank y'all for coming. Always, when we call, you come, so we really appreciate it. I want to take some time, first of all, to thank my partners that assisted or assisting with this investigation. The Sumter Police Department, Sumter County Sheriff's Office. I have Slate Agent here, Edward, that's here right here with us today. And also have the lead investigator, Parham, that's here, and some more of my team. Also want to thank the U.S. Marshals Task Force being a big part in this investigation. One of the reasons why I like sending out, again, ahead of time, press conferences, because I know the person that we are looking for is watching. So I wanted to give Gibbs time to find a TV and watch here today. I know he's tired of me, I'm tired of him. It's been going on since March the 29th. And one of the reasons why, not the only reason, but one of the reasons why I take this personal is because this is an incident that I didn't got a text message the next morning. I didn't get a call the next morning about this incident. I was one of the first on scene. I was one of the first in the building. I smelled the gunpowder. I saw the chaos when this idiot started shooting in the building. So no, I'm not going to stop. No, you won't go on with your life as you know it. One update today that we want to give is simply this. I want him to know that his friends, his family, his buddies, his partners, whatever he want to call them, I want them to look past friendship, and I want them to look at $5,000. Because that's what's on his head right now. I've asked everybody in the beginning to do the right thing, turn him in. Now I'm asking you to look over everything and look at $5,000. 4th of July is coming up. Thanksgiving is coming up. Christmas is coming up. And the only thing you have to do is make a phone call. He's been one step ahead of us. He's fast, but he's had help. That means he's going to take some people to jail with him. There ain't no doubt about that. And I don't care if you're 100 years old, if you've been hiding him, you're going to jail. Now you can't go to the drive-thru. You can't order Uber Eat. Because somebody's going to turn you in. And we're going to be right there to grab you. Myself, Sumter PD, Sumter County, SLED, U.S. Marshals, and Parham. We're going to be right there to grab you. Let me say it like this, enough is enough. Ring the phones. You've been on the radar, but now you are on the radar. Any questions?
Sheriff Ravenel here from WIS News. A couple of questions that come to mind. First and foremost, when we had some of the initial press conferences, you mentioned that his ankle monitor had been cut 2 weeks prior to him coming to Orangeburg. I have a two-part question. Part one, have we had any more information come back from maybe the bondsman or the detention center as far as the timeline on his monitor? And the second part is, was he acting alone coming to Orangeburg? Do we know that thus far in this investigation?
Well, I'm not sure. I think there were someone with him that night of the incident. What I would say about the ankle monitor is simply this. Again, that's a big part, and I know y'all have the specials on the ankle monitors and different things. A big part of that catch and release is that, we put an ankle monitor on you and we'll know where you are. That's not working. And it's not working, and he's evident that it's not working. When I want to take it off, I take it off. I go commit whatever crime I want to commit. So, no, it's not working. And what gets me, and I'm not blaming anybody, you can take from it what you want to take. I'm not blaming anybody, but when these guys, just like him, out here running, you see us with badge and guns chasing them down. You don't see any judges with robes on.
Do we have a last known location for Gibbs, or know if he's in the area?
We like I said, he's fast. He's all over the place. Actually, he's still freaking the Sumter area. So, we've conducted a search warrant, but he's been a step ahead with his assistance. So I don't want to narrow it down to the Sumter area, but we're still looking heavily in the Sumter area, and I think after this today, with this on his head, I think we'll get some more phone calls. And once again, I just want you to know, Mr. Gibbs, that I've never stayed in a room cost $5,000. You will, and I made the accommodations.
I have two questions, Sheriff Ravenel. The first is, what was the motive in this shooting? And the second is, what is his criminal background?
Well, his criminal background, I think, is extensive. The motive in this shooting, I believe, part of our investigation, like I said, he's still running, so we won't give it all. But a part of that was just somebody that he saw that he had beef with. And I think the agreement was shoot on sight. And he shot on sight. And, like I told you earlier, I was not only there, I was helping carrying victims across the street waiting for EMS, So it is a little personal now. Somebody can think they can do something like that and just go on with their life. And when we put them in jail, we slap a device on them and tell them to, go and we'll keep up with you. Never does. It doesn't work.
Going back to the ankle monitors, who's monitoring them and why aren't they being monitored?
I think they're monitored by bonding companies that the ones that get them out on bond. I think some agencies at this point across the state or country are doing monitoring themselves, but I don't have the manpower. We don't have that luxury of the resources to try and monitor somebody that I want in jail. My monitoring is the jailhouse.
But as soon as they're cut off, like their ankle, doesn't that send a signal to?
Supposed to.
And aren't they
Right.
supposed to contact you?
Yes, sir. Well, they don't contact us. They contact the company, whoever, got them out on bond. They should contact the person, the agency, and let them know that this guy has his monitor off so we can be aware, that he's running free again. But that doesn't happen, I don't believe. But I think it's the bonding company that's responsible for the monitors.
Because you're not the only sheriff that said monitors don't work.
Right. It's been a couple of years ago. I remember going up right here in Orangeburg County, and I pulled up on the scene again once again, one of the first on the scene, and the suspect was still there. It was a homicide, a murder, and the first thing I saw was an ankle monitor on the suspect. So you tell me how that works. It doesn't. And I think the citizens deserve better
Sheriff, I
from
wanted
the
to ask-
system. Yes, sir.
Sorry about that, sir. I wanted to ask a couple of questions, circling back to the assistance that you mentioned in Sumter County. Kind of an indicator right now that there may be more arrests attached to this. Is there any idea on we're looking at a large number of people right now, or is this a very tactical type of group that's helping him maneuver or hide, so to speak?
Well, I can't give you numbers right now because even though when he's when he's taken into custody, then we're going to be looking at everything and everybody. So I'd rather wait. You know, I don't want to give a number, but I'm just saying that if nobody goes to jail with him, it'll be a miracle.
Do you already have any evidence of that? Is there charges coming forth for anybody that you?
We don't have any charges at this time.
Sheriff Avenel, Caroline Spikes with Live 5 News.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me, you keep saying that he's one step ahead of y'all, that he's fast. Can you kind of break that down for us and what you mean by that?
Well, obviously, when we do a search warrant, we know, have evidence that person he's there or been there. So that means he's been a step ahead, and we have conducted search warrants. And from information that we're getting, places that we've been, he's been there. But I think this is going to slow his traffic down. It's going to slow him down a little bit because here again, you can't go to drive through. You can't go through because people before they were, keep an eye, but now they're watching. As of a few minutes ago, they're watching. So
The people that or the places you've done search warrants on, the people that own the property, are they going to be held and responsible, or?
That's still yet to be seen. We still have to look into some other things. But know that when we do a search warrant, we just can't go get a search warrant. We have to have some probable cause to get a search warrant. But again, right now we don't want, we keep a note, but we don't want those type things to slow us down from doing what, from getting him into custody. And again, he can't outrun the phones, and he definitely can't outrun these cameras. So that's why, again, I want to thank y'all for coming. Anything?
Sure. I have one final question for
Yes, sir.
myself. Is there still is he still deemed armed and dangerous?
Oh yeah, he is. And before I forget this, I don't want to forget this. I want them to see this right here. 5,000 over his head. Thank y'all.
Thank you. For those that need the reports and anything else, you can definitely see PIO Walker. Thank you all.
I'm not even sure what we have, so I'll take everything. Everything you got. Thank you. I'll always keep this in check. I'm sure we have the time.
Possibly, probably.
Sir? I appreciate it so much. Thank you.